Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another week of CPW. I'm so glad you could make it to my wonderful show. Oh boy. Did you see that match me and Nathan Moore had? Oh, it was fantastic. Oh, the ladders crashing, the sweet chin music, the sweet jewel music I gave him, and of course, a caveat added to the match Nathan and I booked at the end of the month. Oh, but I'm glad he won.
No, but Kafka, doesn't that make you look bad?
I mean, maybe. I never really cared about that kind of thing, but the fact that he gets to pick his own form of match, giving him an advantage of some sort, means the poor fool won't run away this time, giving me more time to play with him. So go ahead, Nathan. Pick your match type, your caveat, whatever you wish. Oh, I know. Let's give him ideas. How about a handicap match? How about a knockouts only? Anything that could give you an advantage, please. Take your time so you don't run. Even if you win, you still lose. So what's the point?
Hello.
But if you do lose, oh, that makes it even better. Oh, I think I'll paint that
Hello.
belt to match my luxurious hair if I do win. Hell, I may even just throw a Royal Rumble to obtain it afterwards. Who cares? It's just a piece of metal and people calling you champion. Ooh, so special. Do you know why I loved being the Kappa champion? You couldn't ignore me. Not that you ever could, but, there was chaos that was going to happen. Every week, I got to get another person out of the woodwork who looked like they could use a shot at a title. And then they realized they had to face me. Oh, the fear it sent through so many of them. Buttons, I see you out there. Oh, that fear. It tastes. I never really thought of it at first, but I'd have to say that fear tastes like, a cinnamon coffee. Refreshing, sweetened with their tears, bitter because there's never enough, and the spice of chaos. Moving along, though. Have you seen the fact that the Dead Zone have finally stopped lurking in the shadows and are finally becoming active? Maybe it was a clown that they put on the leash, thought it was a bad idea, released me, and said, we used to be like that, Jester. Perhaps we should do a little tomfoolery again. Which, by the way, speaking of tomfoolery, what is with the zombie this year? He looks more Pinhead, or something that came from a certain mansion in a city that rhymes with raccoon. I guess people just got tired of calling him Robert. Hell, that would have been funny. Oh well, I guess I always miss some jokes. Anyways, they look like they're no longer wasting away in the nursing home. So, let's see what they can do and see if they can live up to the hype that was the good old days for them. Back when they would dominate the zone so much it had to be quarantined. Oh, in other news, have you seen Miles and his little girlfriends lately? Talking about madness like it's a solution. Ooh. He's only about 20% right, though. Madness is a wonderful thing. But, left unchecked, turns you into Butcher Pete. Well, not that there's anything wrong with him. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. It's just, I put a little psycho and a little jet into his water, point him somewhere, promise him more psycho, and the man will literally balk and go where pointed. Madness is a tool. Just like a gun, and improperly used, will shoot you in the face. Like a little old yeller. Now go fetch me the paper, boy. While I'm at it talking about dogs and sending Butcher Pete barking, how about we see if we can get a match with Butcher Pete and Deputy Doggy? That would be a nice dog fight. The corporation, now there's a group of dogs I haven't mentioned lately. Probably because Eric actually makes me laugh. The man acts so meek and cowardly. But then you see his eyes and the fire burning within them, and you know the stage is set and his performance has you captivated. Like an opera containing iconic scenes. I feel like I'm supposed to be referencing something here. I just can't figure it out. Oh, well. Oh, wait, I know who I'm supposed to be referencing. Celeste! Yes, Celestia! That's who I feel like I was referencing, yes! Did you see she finally took off her bandages? She's finally 100%. Yay! She definitely showed Dawn what was going on that match. You okay, Dawn? I see you out there in Twitchland. In fact, I bet you just called me a chaotic jester, or are just about to. How does it feel to know that the chaos you once claimed you caused is shown to be nothing more than, well, a stage act? Like Shawn the Show. Only I think you actually have more balls. Don't take this as me hating you. No! Actually, I'm encouraging you to do more. Be more. Become more spontaneous. Super kick someone. Who cares who it is? Go wild. You deserve it. Okay. I know I'm getting long-winded, so I'll wrap it up here so you guys can go watch your matches. Have fun. And remember to expect me.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 220 pounds, Steve E. Dawn. And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 256 pounds, North Greenfield.
Sneaky. Well, that's one way to start off tonight's show. Sneaky being sneaky on North Greenfield to start us off tonight. And our opening contest set for Extreme Rules in the hardcore title division, the belt that currently Bethany has after last Tuesday's event, when it was Bethany who beat Jess Moxie to become the new hardcore champion. It was a husband and wife situation with the champion stuck in between, and Bethany walked out the belt over Psycho T and Jess Moxie, and no doubt they both want that title belt back. But also in this division, we've got Sneaky Shawn, rest in peace, former Twitch community member who passed away several years ago, still alive as a tribute in my eFed for as long as I continue to do them. Sneaky Shawn, some of us knew him here on Twitch, and still alive here every Tuesday night, just like in this very match as he takes on North Greenfield one-on-one, and we get a stop sign coming out from underneath the ring as our first weapon debuts on tonight's episode of CPW here at Tuesday Night Toxic. What the heck happened to the screen there? That was weird. The screen goes red around the edges as Sneaky Shawn throws North Greenfield back into the ring. Sneaky Shawn up to the top and connects with an elbow drop. Oh, that's why the screen went red. I was controllering and didn't realize it. I'm rusty. All right, hold on. We're going to reset this match. My bad, y'all. We'll redo this.
Here is your winner.
I was wondering why that match looked one-sided. All right, hold on. Give me a second. It's been a while since I did that. I was like, why is the screen going red? I've never seen that. Was that in the new patch or something? Hold on, let's redo that. Yep, I was that's why you'll always know if, you know, if I'm controlling, because number one, I probably won't have my hands on the controller, and number two, I absolutely suck at this game, so you'll definitely know if I'm ever like, you know, I've had a few people in the past be like, oh, you're controlling to make sure that person wins. It's like, no, you've never seen me play this game before. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully I said it right this time. Exactly, Alba Dragon, yeah. I did actually, wait, did I do it again? I did it again. Did they change something with the newest update? What's going on here? Hold on. Hold on, let me just switch it back. Screw it. It's not like I'm hiding anything here. Did they change the settings or something? Since the last time I played this, I could swear I'm doing this right. Hold on, here we go. We've got Sneaky Shawn computer versus, who was it? Oh, North Greenfield, right. Toggle. Wait. Oh, wait, that is changed in the newest update. You know what? So it's press X to switch, right? So like last Tuesday, I could swear to you, last Tuesday, you would have to do this on each person. But now it seems like if you do it on the first guy, it carries over to the second guy. Let me test this again real quick. Hold on. I could swear to you they fixed that. All right, so we'll just say Roman Reigns, right? So toggle AI, right? So boom, computer. Look, yeah, see, it's already set. If you see the white underneath the It's set to computer. And then if you do it, it switches back to... They fixed that. That's different from last Tuesday, y'all. That is absolutely different from last Tuesday. Because if you did a match, ever since I used this game, if you did a match, you would have to do it individually. You would have to set each one the CPU. So they absolutely changed that from last week. I'm like, what the hell? What is going on here? Why am I doing this different? What is so different here? Why am I messing this up? Because I never messed this up. They totally patched that in. There was a patch over since last week. Okay, so you see, like right now I'm 1P, right? So press X. You go over and switch the other one. It's automatically set to computer. Yep. That's what's different. That's what was throwing me off. They absolutely patched that. That is crazy. All right. So you only have to do it once now. You only have to do it one time to switch it to computer. All right. We'll turn entrance off. All right. Well, there you go. See, I get hardwired into doing it, and I'm just like mindlessly doing it, you know? Okay, so there you go. All right, now we can officially start. So I was going to say, it's been a long time since I accidentally controllered. Once you get into that mindset of how to set the stuff up, you just go into mindless mode and set it up. But then they come out with a patch out of nowhere, and it completely changes the entire procedure. I'm controlling the referee now. Yep, I absolutely am. That's why he's sitting there blocking your camera view right now and not moving out of the way. Okay, I'll move over this way so you guys can actually watch the match. There you go. I did that as a favor to you. Yeah, no problem. Don't mention it. No mention it. I'll be here all night as the referee.
You're welcome.
And if you lose, you can't blame me, by the way. You can't blame me. Superplex off the top rope by Sneaky Shawn, who is being controllered? I think it was North Greenfield. Who was not being controllered by me this time due to a last-minute 2K patch, a shadow patch over the weekend, apparently, out of nowhere. Since last Tuesday's show, completely changing the entire setup of how to set up a match in the game. And a snap suplex from North Greenfield. All right, so this is a hardcore.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a raid from Miles.
Help me, Leon!
Whoa. The hell was that? Got you off guard, didn't I? Just trying to have fun.
Thank you, Miles,
Thanks.
for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you so much. What were you streaming? You says you were doing retro. What were you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Miles. Thanks for coming in. This is the first match of the night. Sneaker slam drop there from North Greenfield, slamming Sneaky Shawn into the mat. In our first match of the night, hardcore rules, no weapons on this RNG so far of the match. Sneaky Shawn powers up with a shoulder before the 3. Also, hello, NXT. Welcome to the stream tonight. North Greenfield to the top rope. Tries to go for a neck breaker, but Sneaky Shawn sneakily steps out of the way. And he crashes and burns on the outside. Wait, is this not extreme? I messed up extreme rule. Okay, well, this is exhibition rules now. I was like, why is the referee counting? Okay, so these guys are going to have to compete under normal rules, not hardcore rules, because of the entire mix-up of the whole computer controllering issue that they patched in since last Tuesday. So this match is now an exhibition regular wrestling match, which is not usually what these two guys usually compete in. So it's going to be kind of a little bit outside of the ordinary for them both. But Sneaky Shawn, shoots in and connects with the face buster to the knee onto North Greenfield, who is absolutely stunned here. He's going to go for the cover. Can Sneaky Shawn pull off the big payday? No, he doesn't. The match will still continue now. You're loving Doom even more since it allows co-op. Yes, Doom 1 and 2 in the new patch. We were actually at QuakeCon last August in attendance when they actually revealed that patch on the whole Doom collection. And apparently they're also going to be adding John Romero's Sigil 2 to that as well, unless it already has been added. So that's pretty hype because I love John Romero. He's amazing. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. We've been talking a lot about QuakeCon in our Discord server all day long today, in fact. We just got our hotel rooms booked for QuakeCon in August in Dallas. And North Greenfield going to town here on Sneaky Shawn. It looks like he might have busted him open despite wearing a mask. Sneaky Shawn down for the count on the mat this time, and it's not because of controllering issues. Not this time around. Yes, Raynor, it's good to have you. I'm so used to seeing exclamation lurk. It's good to see you here this time. Thanks for dropping by. I have to admit I haven't gotten around to getting Raynor completely done yet on this season of CPW, but I will let you know as soon as he's ready to go. By the way, we have actually rated Raynor a few times before in the past. Here recently, he also does his own wrestling show over the weekend. I believe it's on Saturday, so go check him out. He does his own show. Got a lot of inspiration from my show doing it, and does a really good job. Very story-based, just like CPW. By the way, speaking of CPW, we will be having fresh Tad Libs starting up next week, and actually brand new loading screens, and the title faceplates will finally be done as well. There hasn't been a whole lot of updates for CPW lately because of this fucking sore throat that just won't go away from me. That's the reason why I also did not stream last night. So not only has it been in conflict with CPW getting updated, but also my streams in itself, as Sneaky gets the $1 million, get it, $1 million dream on North Greenfield and picks up the submission win tonight outside of his comfort zone in the hardcore division. Sneaky Shawn picking up the win. Rest in peace, Sneaky Shawn, a tribute to our fellow fallen Twitch community friend, Sneaky Shawn. Oh, we get active post-match replays now. Look at this. All right, Sneaky Shawn off the ropes, hits the Frankensteiner on the rebound on North Greenfield. You can see North Greenfield getting busted up here, and there's Sneaky Shawn, almost like a sleeper slam there, trying to capitalize. Only gets a 2 on this one, but definitely setting North Greenfield up for the big finale right there. The $1 million dream, the $1 million payout for Sneaky Shawn. That gets him the win here tonight.
GG!
Oh my God, I gotta make sure I get out of get in the zone, auto zone on making sure these guys are all CPU over CPU because of this update patch that they put out since last Tuesday. It's gonna take me a few matches to get the hang of that. And yes, post-match replays now work as well, apparently. All right, next match, here we go.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 125 pounds, Punk A. And his opponent from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 349 pounds, RAJI.
Jesus Christ. Look at that size difference between this match we're about to get. All right, it's time for match number 2. Look at this size difference. We've got the youngest superstar in all of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. His name is Puppy, but he has the heart of a little Roblox lion, and he's going to try to pick up the win here against the Royal Rumble winner of this year and the former #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, who went for Grem at the big one, but just couldn't quite get the world title away from our heroic turtle. And now RAJI is on a revenge arc here, a redemption arc to get another shot at that World Heavyweight Championship and get it away from the turtle. And he's got well, in his eyes, probably one of the easiest competitors of CPW to pick up a big win here tonight. But we shall see if that actually comes to fruition, because as we all know, in CPW, you never want to take anybody for granted, no matter how small or young they are. A win here for Puppy would be huge moving forwards, and he's obviously got to utilize his smaller size and his speed here against the giant known as RAJI. One of his nicknames, the Big Biscuit. RAJI, the former #1 contender and our Royal Rumble winner for this year. Also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the 8-person Money in the Bank ladder match. It'll be our main event tonight. 8 people will try to climb up the ladder and get that briefcase that will allow them to cash in on a title shot anytime, anywhere. 8 people later tonight in our main event. The card was posted on Discord and social media as RAJI swoops in for the cover, but Puppy is able to pick up the 3 and elbow there. By the way, just going back on chat a little bit, Miles, that's awesome that Doom is your favorite game of all time. What an amazing choice there. Miles, you should consider coming to QuakeCon one year. Miles, I think you'd have one hell of a time. QuakeCon is mostly about Doom and Quake and Wolfenstein and id games, and obviously now Bethesda, and now therefore Microsoft. But Miles, with you loving Doom so much, I think you should consider coming to QuakeCon in Dallas, Texas one year. It might be a little too late to plan it out this year, but maybe next year, Miles. It'd be good to have you. That's kind of our big Twitch community meetup of the year. We all, one year I think we had 12 people come to QuakeCon. This year we're gonna have 8, and we usually stream from the BYOC and stuff. Lots of fun. You should consider it. But yeah, thank you again for the raid, Miles, and thanks for coming in. As Puppy, look at this. Went for the play of the day, I believe, and trying to swoop in, not taking anything. Oh, look at this. He's going, jumping right into the RAJI, kicking him right in the face while he's down, not letting him get up to his feet. That's the game plan Puppy's got to do here. I don't know if picking him up like that is the best idea, but it's working for him right now. Uh-oh. Well, it may not now. But yeah, hello Snoop as well. Hello. No, this game, I do this every Tuesday night. It's my Twitch community wrestling show I do as a stream. I do this every Tuesday for my Twitch viewers and community. No achievements involved on this. The next game I will be doing for achievements will probably be let's see, maybe RoboCop Rogue City, I think, will be my next 100% achievements. I've got a lot of RPGs and stuff that I plan on doing soon that are not on Xbox, that are just for playthroughs. Look at RAJI here after the pounce, almost launching Puppy into another continent. Puppy a little busted open there. He got busted open on the running DDT from RAJI. Phoenix Davis, hello, welcome to the stream as well. AJ Jacobz, what's going on? This is only our second match. We started early. Actually, we didn't start early. We started on time tonight, 7 o'clock Central, 8 Eastern start time. This is only the second match of the night. Do not worry. I'm still battling through my sore throat, which refuses to go away, but I think it's actually starting to go away. So hopefully, here's hoping by next Tuesday I'll be fully good to go. Your face is different. Yeah, you got a face upgrade since season 2. I guess you had enough Robux to upgrade your face, and now you're smiling with teeth. Now you got enough Robux to upgrade the teeth. What are you doing here? Oh, running forearm smash into RAJI. You liked your old face? Oh, you want to? Well, you can't refund your Robux to get your old face back, but maybe you can install your old face back, since that was the standard Roblox face. Maybe we can change the tires on that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the cocky smile, though. It's like you're ready to win this match against RAJI. Look how much bigger he is compared to you. And you are actually doing pretty good here. Puppy off the ropes, comes back, and look at that cutter out of nowhere onto RAJI, who nowhere saw it coming. Now Puppy hooking the leg up. Is he going to win over RAJI? Almost. He almost picked up the win there with that springboard cutter, handstand cutter off the ropes, catching the Big Biscuit off guard. By the way, RAJI there will be at QuakeCon this year, known as Razorback Gaming. He will be at QuakeCon, so we'll be there with him, guiding Puppy to the top left corner of the ring. Irish whip into the corner. Puppy now the strength to pick RAJI up to the top rope. What's this? Oh, middle rope Spanish fly. And Puppy again shooting in for the cover. He means business tonight. Is he actually going to pull up the upset? He does. Look at that. Maybe you shouldn't change your face. You're actually beating guys 3 times your size right now. Look at that. Puppy picks up the huge upset win over RAJI tonight. I don't think anybody would have expected that. I think RAJI came into this thing. You can see that big launching pounce type move there from RAJI. I don't think he was really expecting Puppy to come out fighting tonight. He probably thought he had it won right there. But you can see Puppy was relentless on his attack, continued his flurry of very unique offense such as this. RAJI propped up in the corner. Just wasn't ready for this. I don't think, was this the pin that actually got, no, that was not it. And this is where it all came to a conclusion right here. Look at this. Acrobatics from Puppy there. The handstand cutter on the RAJI out of nowhere. And here's the Spanish fly off the middle rope, showing incredible athleticism by Puppy. The smaller, younger athlete here at CPW picks up the win tonight. A very impressive win there by Puppy here tonight over RAJI. He was locked in, and RAJI was cooked.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Terrors from Glasgow, Scotland, Goose Lady. And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 215 pounds, the hero, AJ Jacobz.
All right, we got ourselves a first-time ever contest here between Buttons, who will be taking on AJ Jacobz, who had a very impressive win last Tuesday over the Young Lions champion himself, Spike Ryan. AJ Jacobz in only his second match, beating the Young Lions champion and basically almost staking a claim for a shot at the Young Lions championship belt, which is the division for anyone that's new to the season and the environment of CPW. Buttons, obviously the former champion of the Young Lions title before she lost it to Spike Ryan. Still kind of in the running for that title belt, but definitely AJ Jacobz, all eyes are on him on the rookie division here in CPW. Oh, Buttons not even close on that Asai moonsault, and AJ Jacobz takes advantage with the Shining Wizard there and is going to try to stay on the assault here, assaulting the right arm of Buttons. Hello, Rasher. Welcome to the stream tonight. Also, Alba Dragon You, as well as Raynor, are not quite 100% yet, but I will try to get you guys good to go and locked in for next Tuesday. Again, I've been dealing with a really bad sore throat for over a week now, and it has caused just a lot of just delays in not only this, but as well as my streaming as well. I didn't stream last night because of these reasons. But I'm starting to feel like it's finally going away, so hopefully we can get back on track. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's why I believe last Tuesday I was coughing a lot, but we still did the show. We still fought through. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than last Tuesday's show for sure. Nice snap suplex from Buttons onto AJ Jacobz. Hello, Sin Solution. Welcome in. We'll get you locked in next Tuesday as well. So right there, that's 3 brand new, fresh debuts for 2K25 you can look forward to for next Tuesday. And I'm also hearing we do have a debut tonight as well. Someone will be debuting on the show tonight. Mama Buttons locked in. Look at this wing clipper. Oh, connects with the actual wing clipper itself on AJ Jacobz. One of her finishing maneuvers. Is it enough to put away the superhero of CPW? He was merely moments away from losing the match here tonight against the mischievous goose lady known as Buttons, who's pointing at her elbow. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, she tried to rush in for something, but AJ was ready for her and drops her with the DDT. Now going to the top rope here with a crossbody and kind of bounced off, but the attack still went in, I guess. And look at this inverted figure 4. Some kind of inverted figure 4 or something there on the outside of the ring by AJ Jacobz, who is definitely known for his high-flying and risque offensive maneuvers. Buttons now maybe going to try to let the count work for her in this match. These are definitely 2 top contenders right here for Spike Ryan's Young Lions Championship. AJ Jacobz, if he can win here against the former champion, I don't think there's anything stopping him from being the next in line for the Young Lions title shot for sure. But if Buttons is able to beat AJ Jacobz tonight, she's definitely going to have a say in the situation. Middle rope by Buttons and drops a couple of axe handle down on AJ Jacobz, rolls him over, shoots a half, hooks a leg, and almost gets it again. Buttons maybe trying to go for the springboard again, but thinks against it after she missed it last time. AJ Jacobz now with the flurry. Picks her up and hits her with a sidewinder. Hello, Halen. Buttons counters. Irish whip into the ropes. Duck under into a drop toe hold, but AJ Jacobz was ready. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. I will do that. Very tough back and forth battle here. Uh-oh. Oh, no, not the vertebreaker. Oh. The Jacobz breaker on Buttons. That's a devastating move. One of the most devastating moves in all of CPW. But somehow Buttons was able to have the wherewithal to pick her shoulder up before the 3 count. This match will continue. One of AJ Jacobz' big moves there. Buttons using even her head to her advantage there. The goosey headbutt.
Say cheese.
Take a screenshot. Well, you're going to see me on the Discord. I'm glad I have clothes on. I'm glad I decided to put clothes on this stream, Kappa. You're going to see
Welcome.
You're going to see that picture in the Discord server. Welcome. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome in. Hello. AJ Jacobz using the top ring rope to isolate Buttons. Oh, what is AJ Jacobz doing here? He's getting fired up. Oh, God, towards the camera. Oh. AJ Jacobz tried to drop kick all of us here at home watching on Twitch. And now he's going to the top rope. What has he got here? Oh, look at that big frog splash off the top. But Buttons rolled out of the way, and now Buttons is getting all mischievous on us. Oh, and she's ready to fight. She's ready to fight. We've got slap fighting here between Buttons and AJ Jacobz in our Young Lions title division in our 3rd match tonight. Yeah, Buttons now Front face lock into the wing clipper again. And drops AJ Jacobz. She wins out on that exchange. Is it enough to win the match here? 2, 3, and Buttons has done it. Buttons has done it. Despite his huge win over the champion last Tuesday, Buttons actually picks up the win over AJ Jacobz tonight. And now we've got quite the conundrum for the Young Lions Championship now, as Buttons has just re-entered her hat into the ring for that belt that she once had around her waist. As we see the aftermath of the match here, Buttons going for that wing clipper finishing maneuver there and connects right on the button, no pun intended. But it wasn't enough on that one to actually get the win. AJ Jacobz kicking out. And there's AJ Jacobz using his superhero high-flying abilities, but Buttons fires back with the axe handle. Here's another near fall here, as we hear Azarain laughing in the back somewhere, waiting for Nathan Moore's answer for what match he wants to defend his title in against him, for sure. As AJ Jacobz hitting that vertebreaker, but it wasn't enough on Buttons to get the full 3 count. And even using her head, Buttons even using her hard Scottish head to help her assist. And here is the game winner right there. The wing clipper, second time in the match on the rookie AJ Jacobz. And that's what got her the win right there here tonight in our third match. Necro, I'm not trying to rush or insinuate anything, but I'm kind of waiting for Lucinda to be here before I show off the surprise. But if she's not going to be able to make it tonight, just let me know. We'll do it early. Lucinda's here. There she is. I feel bad now. Did I pull you out of lurk mode? I'm sorry. I just didn't want you to miss the surprise tonight. Hi. No problem, Raynor. Thanks for hanging out. It's a snowman! It's a snowman somewhere. Yeah, no problem, Raynor. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. All right, we've got a surprise match for you all tonight, and it's actually a title match. We're actually getting a title match, and it's not the Kappa title. We normally don't see title matches on our normal Tuesday Night Toxic episodes, not until the end of the month. But we've got a surprise for you tonight. It's title match time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Internet's Television Championship.
Oh, the Twitch.tv Television Championship up for grabs tonight. Oh God, my eyes are bleeding. Can anyone see him? Can anyone see him? I can't tell with my eyes that are bleeding. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why you do this, Jimmy Zazz?
I'm smart now.
Oh, we have predictions now. You can use your channel points. Use your Croakitoad Twitch channel points to predict who's going to win this match. Will it be Roxas walking out still the champion? Or will Jimmy Zazz get the Twitch.tv title back?
Introducing the challenger. From wherever he wants, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jimmy Zazz. And his opponent, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Internet's television
What?
champion, Roxas.
All right, there you see it. The introductions have been made, and now it's time for Roxas to put his newly acquired television title, Twitch.tv television title, on the line tonight. You'll notice the timer is in the top right corner of the screen. If the timer goes to 0 and the match continues all the way to 0, Roxas will still be the champion. So Jimmy Zazz, the former champion, the first ever television champion, by the way, going to have to work real fast here, 14.5 minutes to put Roxas away and try to beat them for the title belt. Time is of the essence, but it's all in Roxas's favor here. If he can still walk out the champion, Roxas winning the belt away from Mr. Coke, who was the second ever champion, who in turn beat Jimmy Zazz, the original champion. So we could see it go full circle here if Jimmy Zazz can win his belt back, if he can beat Roxas tonight. Or will Roxas retain his belt tonight? Oh my goodness, a kick right to the visor, the Mako green visor of Roxas, while he was tucked in the corner there. Speaking of Mr. Coke, we'll be seeing him tonight in our main event, the 8-person ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Mr. Coke will be in that match later on in the main event, which means if he wins, he could immediately cash in for a title shot against Roxas for this belt if he wanted to. It goes for any title you want. But other participants in that main event ladder match we'll be seeing are the following. R.E. Kitten will be in it. Shadow Chrono, Chain, Wizard Boz, Asterial, Julie, and Cassidy Ryan, all involved in that 8-person ladder match, where the first person to bring down the briefcase will hang on to that case and be able to go for any title match they want anytime to cash it in. Very important match right there. Jimmy Zazz has got Roxas up on his shoulders and doesn't know what to do with him. Oh, running powerbomb by Jimmy Zazz, the former champion, who now hits an SIE moonsault onto the champion while he's down. And Jimmy Zazz, lots of ground amateur wrestling there onto Roxas. We now have 12 and a half minutes left on the clock for Jimmy Zazz to work his magic here against Roxas, who rolls out of the ring. And countouts on the outside will also benefit the champion, who is Roxas, as titles will not change hands on a ring countout. Roxas, by default, will keep the belt if that does occur. We're back inside the ring now. Roxas trying to shoot off against Jimmy Zazz, and he kicks him in the face again. Roxas, he might have a bloody nose now. Jimmy Zazz just kicking Roxas in the face left and right tonight, like he owes him lunch money or something. Goes for the cover here on the champion, but Roxas powers out. Is that Halo? No, not Halo. That is the Rocks. Once you know... Oh, look at that big pancake splash by Jimmy Zazz. I don't think he got all of it, though. Once you know about the Rocks, your life will never be the same ever again. Look at this inside out wheelbarrow plex by Jimmy Zazz. Staying on the attack here on Roxas. Jimmy Zazz looking really good. Almost gets the win there, actually. Roxas able to power out before the 3, and Jimmy Zazz going for the top rope moonsault. Roxas needs to really get something going here. The momentum has mostly been in Jimmy Zazz's side. Hopefully Roxas hasn't become too content being champion. Surely he knew that there were going to be challengers with a target on his back wanting that title belt away from him. That goes without saying for any champion in CPW. And it looks like Jimmy Zazz, with his googie eyes, has targeted that belt. He wants it back. And he wants to bring it back to the Cowabunga Club next to his friend, the World Heavyweight Champion Grem. And now we've got a slap off here between Roxas and Jimmy Zazz, and Roxas will win with the big boot. Taking Jimmy Zazz clear off his feet, goes for the cover, but Jimmy Zazz quickly kicks out. Uh-oh, Jimmy Zazz getting fired up, and Roxas is scared of him. What? The Rocks? Oh, maybe it was a feint out. Jimmy Zazz was getting all fired up, and Roxas acted like he was scared, but he hits him with a DDT out of nowhere. I think he feinted him out there. Interesting exchange between the two. And now the tie-up, Roxas now stuffs him in, and now it's his turn to hoist Jimmy Zazz up and hits a sit-out powerbomb of his own. And now he goes for a combination and an enziguri to end it off. Roxas, you can see a little bit of blood under his helmet. I think his nose has been busted open. Oh, he tries to go for a frog splash, and it connects awkwardly. Roxas again going to the top rope. He's trying to get that net grid dialed in. Oh, look at Roxas here off the ring rope. Look at that balance. Hitting the limit break, top rope, tight rope walk. Basically showing off to the fans here tonight with his title belt on the line. And Jimmy Zazz goes out of the ring to catch his breath. Roxas with a fist to the side of Jimmy Zazz's head on the outside. And no doubt Mr. Coke watching very intently backstage. Whether he's going for Jimmy Zazz or Roxas, I'm not sure. Their relationship is complicated. But considering Roxas just beat him for the belt, he probably wants Roxas to stay as the champion. Roxas now has got the arm of Jimmy Zazz wound up. Jimmy Zazz fires back. Head scissor takedown. Takes Roxas off his feet. spins him around, rear waistlock, and Jimmy Zazz now. Oh, implant facebusters. Him into the mat. Jimmy Zazz now going to the top rope. Turns around. Oh, inverted. What was that? Like an inverted 450 or something. Jimmy Zazz went wild off the top rope. But look at this. He's dialed and locked in with his wheelbarrow finisher again. Roxas in deep trouble here. Jimmy Zazz might get the belt here, and he does. I can't believe it. Jimmy Zazz has just won back the TV title from Roxas. We have a new champion here at CPW. Jimmy Zazz has just got his title belt back after losing it to Mr. Coke several weeks ago. And Roxas had it for a few weeks. And now the original Twitch.tv champion is back with the belt around his waist. You can see a hard-fought battle here. Jimmy Zazz able to pull out the win despite even having the time up against him, the 15-minute time limit that is set to the TV title rules. And Jimmy Zazz getting lots of kicks into the face of Roxas to the point where he busted him open. And you can see caught him right here with this finisher as Roxas was coming into the ring. And that was the second time in the match he connected with that. Roxas not going down on that one. And this awkward exchange here where Roxas kind of won out. Leaping DDT, smashing Zazz into the mat, but it wasn't enough. The match continued. And here you see Roxas walking the tightrope and hitting the elbow drop in flashy style. Thought he had it here. Really thought he had it there. That was as close as you can get. But Jimmy Zazz staying alive in this match. And here is the game winner right here, hitting that wheelbarrow finisher, fireman's carry. And that was what sealed the deal on Roxas in his first title win in CPW, as Jimmy Zazz is now a two-time Twitch.tv television champion.
Internet's television champion, Jimmy.
And Zazarus is now back to being Zazzy 2 belts here in CPW. Grem and Jimmy Zazz of the Cowabunga Club, both title holders once again. And I wonder what Roxas will have to say about this.
What the hell?
Probably that.
I suck.
Probably that as well.
First
No,
off,
all balls hit each other.
Maybe even that.
I'm smart now.
All right, coming up next, we've got a very interesting match that's going to cut deep. It's going to cut very, very deep. Deep at home, very personal. This match is going to be. Here we go. Let's get right into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Truth and Consequences, from Indianapolis, Indiana, Lewis Dunn! And her opponent,
What the heck?
representing
Who?
Truth and Consequences,
What?
Indianapolis,
He's here.
weighing in
He's
at
here.
255
He's finally arrived.
Shawn Man.
Oh my, here we go. I don't think when Lucinda came out here, she quite knew exactly she was going to be facing Necro here tonight at CPW, making his debut at the expense of his own wife, Lucinda, one-on-one here tonight in our next matchup. We've certainly seen lots of husband and wife matches here at CPW, and now this is the next one we're going to see. And look at Lucinda immediately throwing Necro around and around, letting him know, hey, all bets are off here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. And Lucinda right now in control of this matchup. The momentum in her favor. As Necro fires back, trying to get some offense in here, trying to utilize some of his martial arts training here against Lucinda, who fires back with an elbow drop and is going to be the first one to go for the cover in the match. 2 count on top of the Croakitoad logo in the middle of the ring. Here comes Lucinda. Nice. Mr. Perfect special there. And runs towards Necro, but he catches her with the short arm clothesline. And now the evil Necro getting caught up in a neck twist. Lucinda trying to dial it down, keep the momentum in her favor. A little showboating from the Lucinda here, telling Necro to get to his feet. And now we're going to have fisticuffs between the two. Back and forth we go. Who is going to win out on this one? Chops, punches, back and forth. Lucinda utilizing her CQC that she knows so well. Being a thief / assassin in the shadows. And Necro, of course, with his martial arts abilities. Oh, and it looks like Necro is going to win out on that exchange at least. And sends Lucinda in the corner. Oh, and what is this? Is he biting her or is he kissing her? Or yes? I don't know. I don't know which one that was. The camera didn't get close enough, but probably yes. Goes for the cover. Lucinda powers out. And our referee stands right in the way of the action. Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm controlling the referee tonight. Let me move out of the way there for you. There's Zazz. All right, the match will continue. Lucinda off the ropes. Necro ducks down, catches Lucinda. Nice back body drop, sends her up and flying into the air. I'm standing in the front of the match again. Hold on, let me pick the controller up. It's taking me a long time to move to the... Why is the referee constantly in the way now? I don't remember this happening. Did they screw this up in the patch since last Tuesday? Literally, the referee needs to move. Well, we can't see much because this dumb referee, this is my controller, have low batteries. Yes. Wait, wouldn't the screen go gray if that was happening? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Lucinda and Necro. Lucinda and Necro. Lucinda and Necro. Duking it out. Duking it out. Necro trying to have a very impressive appearance in his first time here at CPW. And look at Lucinda up and over. Leg drops Necro's big beautiful smile into the mat. Lucinda toe kick ready for a finisher. Oh, and here's that cross-legged suplex, snap suplex onto Necro. Goes for the cover. Is it going to be enough to put Necro away tonight? And it is! Lucinda. I can't believe that, actually. Lucinda coming out of nowhere that quickly to put down Necro, at least for tonight. But I have a feeling this may not be over between the two. I have a feeling that Necro, more than trying to win the match tonight, was more focused on just trying to troll Lucinda to get a big surprise and shock out of her. He did it for the shock value more than just winning or losing the match. And I think he certainly achieved that by shocking all of us by showing up on his debut here at CPW. He is here. He has arrived. And the skeletal man with the beautiful laugh is here, but he met the wrath of his own wife, Lucinda, at least for tonight, as she picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Lewis Dunn.
All right, great debut there from Necro. Good to see him here on the roster for Croakitoad Pro Wrestling every Tuesday. Looking forward to seeing what the beautiful man has in store for the future. But we're going to move to our next match now, a match in the ladies division. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing High Energy from Miami, Florida, Amy Rose.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh, he said it.
And her opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, the Women's World Champion, the Dragon, S2E4.
All right, sorry about that lack of commentary. I had a phone call here. I had to take it. But look at this match. Look at this match. We've got the CPW Women's Champion. It's Spinny, our women's champion of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. The top of the women's leaderboard here, taking on Rasher in a very unexpected match. Rasher getting a huge opportunity here to showcase her high-flying and super fast speed abilities against our women's champion, Spinny, who's been champion. Oh, look at that lawn dart. Suicide dive to the outside. Spinny taking all the risks and usually paying off with them. Spinny having held on to that title belt ever since she beat Celestia, our first champion for her. Oh, that was one heck of a flatliner there on the outside of the ring. Obviously, we have a very large women's roster, and there's a lot of ladies who are eyeing that women's title that's around Spinny's waist. They want to grab that belt away, and tonight's Rasher's opportunity. The spotlight is on her to see if she can beat Spinny here non-title as she applies the keyword rings of Saturn on the champion. Now Rasher going off the middle rope with a splash, but Spinny rolls out of the way. Rasher firing back with a dragon screw. There's a lot of high-profile women on the roster that would love at nothing to get a shot at Spinny in her women's title. Chalk, Asterial, Celestia, Goddess Dawn, to name a few. The list goes on and on. The women's roster is certainly stacked here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. But tonight seems to be Rasher's night to go one-on-one with Spinny to see how well she does here. And we got fisticuffs back and forth we go. Rasher is going to win on that exchange with the standing drop kick, taking the champion off her feet, goes for the cover, and gets a 2 count. Let's see if Rasher can capitalize here on Spinny, who's kind of had a little bit of a time off. We haven't seen a whole lot of Spinny lately. Hasn't really been in action a whole lot here at CPW. We'll have to see if she... Oh my goodness gracious. What just happened? Rasher comes out of nowhere and defeats Spinny out of nowhere and gets the win. I think everyone... What is this, a night of shockers tonight? First, Jimmy Zazz wins the title belt back away from Roxas. Second, Lucinda kind of prematurely wins against Necro in the last match. And now Rasher comes out of nowhere to take down the women's champion Spinny, who barely ever sees defeat. Rasher coming in to play tonight and has marked her territory, not in that way, by the way. Let's just say figure of speech, has marked her territory here on the women's title division and has just pinned Spinny, the women's champion, non-title tonight. What does this say for the future of Rasher and the women's title shot? Man, at this rate, we're going to have a huge ladies' brawl for the women's title. Spinny has definitely got a target on her back. We've got Chalk, Asterial, Celestia, and now Rasher, Goddess Dawn. Man, the women's roster is absolutely stacked right now, and I love to see it. You can now throw Rasher's name into the hat on this one.
Time for a posture
We'll
check.
have to see what happens. So GG's there to Rasher coming out of nowhere and defeating the women's champion tonight, non-title. Definitely staking a claim for the future for that title division for sure. Oh, yeah, have a great night, Lucinda. Thanks for joining. I hope the match was funny for y'all. But thanks everyone for being here tonight and watching this week's CPW Wrestling. I appreciate it. We still have more matches to go, including our main event, 8-man ladder match for the briefcase to end off the night. But first, we've got a match in the tag team division.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 680 pounds, Wells the Monster and Angus Kong, the Bludgeon Brothers.
Boo! You suck!
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, the Boss, Theodore Peters, and Donald O, the Corporation.
All right, we've got ourselves quite the matchup here. No doubt the tag team champions, Mr. Cantot and Moors Earl, are watching very intently backstage because we do have the tag team that tried to go for those tag team title belts at the big one here, the Titans. Welsh, Mosher, and Anubis come here in a match against the Corporation. The Boss himself, Thaddeus, with his corporate champion, Domino, who have lately been at the throats of Wizard Boz. But after the big one, maybe they have turned their attentions over to something else. Maybe the tag team title belts. I could see Thaddeus and Domino as tag team champions. I guess this is their proving grounds here tonight against these two monstrous beings known as Welsh, Mosher, and Anubis Khan tonight. And speaking of the tag team division, don't forget last Tuesday we saw the World Tag Team Champions Morsel and Mr. Canton in 2-on-2 action against the Dead Zone, the Zombie and Nosferatu. And the Dead Zone actually picked up the win last Tuesday. So now, not only is the women's title starting to get a little bit crowded, not only is the Young Lions title starting to get a little bit crowded, not only is the TV title also starting to get a little bit crowded, But now the World Tag Team title division is starting to get a little bit crowded. And that's what you like to see. Contenders and challengers all across the board ready to strike and get that title belt around their waist. And that's what CPW is all about, the competition left and right. And this is no escape from that, just like Domino had no escape of that inverted choke slam at the hands of Anubis Khan. And Domino here trapped between the two monstrous beasts here in the corner. I believe this is a first time ever matchup pairing up here between Thaddeus and Domino against Mosher and Anubis Khan. As we have basically two heel teams. I guess you could more say that the Titans are more anti-hero rather than heel or face, maybe tween, but definitely Corporation, heel all the way here in this 2-on-2 matchup. Anubis Khan going for the lateral press on Domino, and our boss of CPW there on the corner on the right, having yet to be tagged in. Not making any rush or hurry to get into the ring, I will say. As Anubis Khan sends Domino over to the left side. Domino, another member of our Twitch community who is no longer with us. Domino passing away several years ago. Many of us knew him. Great guy. And just like Sneaky Shawn, will forever be a part of my show here as long as I continue to do it, as a memoriam and a tribute to him as well. And the tag made Anubis Khan back in after Welsh Mosher's short time in the ring. Anubis Khan trying to go for a senton, but Domino rolled out of the way. And a big release suplex from Domino. He's got the power to be able to pull that off against an even bigger guy like Anubis Khan. Domino sending Anubis Khan to the corner. And here comes our boss, Thaddeus, in. And we're going to get some tag team moves. Look at this. The strength of Thaddeus, able to catch Anubis Khan and hit him with the German suplex. Thaddeus definitely known for his suplexes back in his time. And Welsh Monster easily comes in to make the save for his team. As Thaddeus, first time tagged in the match, we're seeing him in action here, following Anubis Khan outside the ring. Again, thanks everyone for being here tonight for Tuesday Night CPW, live every Tuesday night. We've got wrestling action. Everyone you see on this show is somebody from the Twitch community. If anyone is not yet part of the show, please feel free to reach out to me on Discord DMs. We can talk about getting your wrestler on the show. We're up to about 69, and I'm not trying to make a joke, spots, give or take, out of 100 left. So, ooh, look at this. Oh, I love this move. I'd love to see it. Thaddeus definitely doesn't see it right now, as we're up to an 8 count, by the way, on the outside of the ring. They both got to get into the ring here. Okay, and they do. Love that chokehold there by Anubis Khan on Thaddeus. So yeah, we are about 30 some odd spots left remaining on our roster that are left. And there's still more people to come that have not yet debuted here in season 2 of CPW as well. Names like Aiden Gallagher, names like Mike Metal, names like Honey, just to name a few. Welsh Mosher now lateral press here on Domino. Tonight has definitely been a night of shocking results. Almost every match tonight so far has ended in kind of a shocker. As CPW has certainly surprised us all for sure tonight. And we got double team moves there from Anubis Khan and the Welsh Mosher. But Domino fires back with the clothesline lariat. Look at Anubis Khan using his body to just power Domino off his feet. Anubis Khan again sending Domino over to his partner, and a tag made, and now the Titans are in control here on the corporate champion Domino. Hello Feats, by the way, good to see you. And look at that, the strength of Domino, able to twist and turn Welsh Mosher inside out. Wow, that's a lot of force to be able to pull something like that off. And Thaddeus comes in just enough to whip Mosher into the corner, then tags right back out as we get a double back body drop by the corporate team. Domino set and ready here on Welsh Mosher. Could he be going? Oh, he tried to go for a big boot, the biggest of boots, but Welsh Mosher stepped out of the way. And here comes Domino now. Big clothesline in the corner. Takes the big man down. And Domino now, oh, is he going to try to choke slam the Welsh Mosher? Look at this. Oh, my God, the strength of Domino. Able to hoist the Welsh Mosher in the air like that. This just goes to show just how big these guys are. Usually these guys tower over everybody in their way. And look, they're going to go for that big German suplex combo. Again, corporate suplex onto Welsh Mosher. Anubis Khan comes in to make the save. Again, for anyone just jumping in here, we do this every Tuesday night. Computer versus computer simulation. All members of the Croakitoad Twitch community here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. As the boss of the company goes for the cover here, using the ropes to try to help him, and he almost gets the win after hitting the Falcon Arrow trademark maneuver. For anyone curious about whoever's in the match, you can check the bottom of your screen and see who they are. And look at this double choke slam from the Titans. Oh, and they don't care if that is the boss of this entire company. They just choke slam Thaddeus almost out of his zebra pants. But it looked like Domino came in to make the save for his partner, and Anubis Khan just steamrolls over Thaddeus, keeping him on the ground. Anubis Khan now staying on the offensive. As Thaddeus tries to fight out from the shoulder position and clotheslines Anubis Khan to the mat. Great back and forth tag team match we have here in this first time versus here between these two teams. Anubis Khan trying to shoot in. Thaddeus hits a back elbow and whips Anubis Khan into the ropes. Thaddeus back body drop. A single man version this time. And hello, Lilu. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Anubis Khan sent to the corner. Domino with a cheap shot while he's propped up in the corner. The corporate team doing their best to try to keep the advantage in their favor. And here we go. A little bit of double team moves there from both of the corporate team, but Anubis Khan using his weight to help him there against Domino as he hits a lateral press here. I would have been shocked if that had got the 3 count, but every match tonight, as I said, has ended in a very interesting result, so it wouldn't have shocked me too much at this point. Domino sent back into the left corner again as Anubis Khan connects with a couple of back elbow shots. He turns Domino around. Anubis Khan, oh my God, he's got Domino all cinched up here. And Anubis Khan, look at this. Like an offering, a sacrifice in the middle of the ring, and it will be Anubis Khan that picks up the win tonight for the Titans of Mythology over the Corporation. Great 2-on-2 back and forth match tonight. As you see, tag team moves from both sides of the ring. It's obvious the Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan are still wanting those tag team titles that are currently held by Mr. Cantot and Morzel. Despite losing to them in their last confrontation, they proved themselves worthy tonight against the boss and his corporate champion Domino with this big win here tonight. 2-on-2 non-title. And you see the strength of Domino able to throw Anubis Khan across the mat. Usually these guys tower over their competition. That just goes to show how big Domino actually is, to be able to choke slam Welsh Mosher like that straight into the mat. And now you see a little glimpse here of Thaddeus with his own set of strength there, able to hit the Falcon Arrow trademark move and almost gets the win here by almost cheating, putting his feet on the ropes. But it's like, what's the referee going to say? Tell to the guy that signs his paychecks, you know what I mean? He's not going to tell him no. And there is the winner right there. Domino having no choice but to tap out to Anubis Khan in that cinch hold. Very deadly move there as the Titans pick up the win here tonight.